Saturday Showdown, T1 versus KT Roasters.
And that they will.
Yeah, I think there's good value. You know, the Melio into the Sejuani, obviously going to be able to cleanse that stun. Also, Aphelios is a good tank shredder. I know I talked about the Twisted Fate, but Twisted Fate not the best at really cutting through tanks, so I think this makes a lot more sense. And Brion will just go for the last pick Nautilus, so giving them some engage that isn't countered by Melio's ult, I think has a decent amount of value.
Yeah, Quantum Freaks avoid a Zeri moment, and I think he should be just fine. We've seen a lot of Azir out of Kars. He's leaned on him for comfort, hasn't seen a lot of success. We'll see if it works out here as we jump into the rift for game number 1. Fortunately, sailed very wide.
There's nothing worse in the early game than missing a Mantra Q on Karma. It feels so bad. Like, it's quite easy to hit with how big it is, the hitbox, but especially because if you miss your Q, you don't get the refund.
Yeah.
So that level 1 miss was not ideal, but not that consequential. Now, Bro looking.
Level 2 hit here first. Bull desperate to try to hit it himself, but now with the Q up, looks like he is going to just be able to run away from this one with that extra movement speed. But yeah, that was kind of scary. Definitely a lot of eyes on Envy. You were already talking about what could happen if he gets fed. As another hook is going to land. Pretty nice from Palu so far. Some extra damage thrown into Bull.
You know, I don't think Envy actually did anything. That was just Palu, just solo trading on the Nautilus.
He hit his W. Well, we have seen this before, where Lee Sin comes in, steals it, and then Azir swoops in and kills everybody. But the Azir on the enemy team at this point, but it does look like Quantum Freaks do want to fight this one. The Fire Kick comes in, but Andal's in a lot of trouble, just flashes away. Envy's getting in there, but maybe overextending here, and now he's getting super low, and down he should go. That's going to be first blood given over to Bull, as another Fire Kick is going to land. That's a double kill for Bull in the bottom lane.
At the moment, kill him. It just feels like, you know...
And Andal's pretty happy about that one.
As he should be. Obviously returning after a little hiatus and looking pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's 2-0 for the Aphelios, which is not what you want for the side of Bro. And Cuz continuing to be annoying.
They're just going to kick him away. And the smite actually goes the way of Gideon anyway.
To really ensure you get the dragon, and I think they're happy just... Oh!
Trying to get on top of Bulldog. He is going to respect it and flash away. That's what you like to see. Not taking any risks with that one. Cuz going to pick up a 4th Void Grub. And he will just back away for now, especially with the Nautilus there, just not going to overplay his hand. As the knockback does come in here, the all-out from Morgan. World Ender used as well as the flash to get away from Gideon's prison. And just a lot of ults and stuff traded. Oh, the knock-up, he gets too close to it once again, and now Dudu's in some trouble. Flash in from Gideon, but he's kind of far away, but is stacking that passive. Either way, Dudu getting a little bit too close to the sun.
Whoa, and Cuz... You know, if you weren't going to do these before, I'm not sure now is the better time to look for the Void Grubs, but Gideon just seems like he doesn't want to contest.
The advantage, so maybe they're just going to let them have it. But Quantum Freaks, as I say, that they are moving in. There's a hook onto Cuz. He gets too close, and he gets CC'd nearly to death. He's so low, one kick comes in, and he finally goes down, as nobody else on the team was really trying to help him there. A nice little crash in here for Quantum Freaks. Do a bit of damage to that turret. You see Gideon is taking big chunks of damage from the Karma right now. Doesn't have any MR, as Palu is just taking huge helpings of damage. Is going to flash away from any more danger, but yeah, not able to hold on to the turret. As top laners, at least one of them, Dudu, is going to teleport in. It's going to come down to a smite fight. Gideon sticking around, and he is going to pick it up. Gideon with the clean smite here, as now the front line is going to go down. Andal in a bad spot. That's 2 kills now for Bro, and Cuz is way behind enemy lines by himself. As this front line here for the side of Bro is just way too strong. Look at them go. I mean, they're just taking down Quantum Freaks one by one. As Dudu will be left for the fishes. Down he goes. That's a double kill for the Zeri. 23 minutes into the game. There's just no vision here right now for the side of Quantum Freaks. Looks like they may have gotten a Trinket Ward in there.
Yeah, Morgan could actually drag Cuz away from this one. It's getting low enough. If he just ults him, they may not be able to contest.
I mean, Cuz, oh, he's going to get in. He gets in the pit. How did they let that happen? Doesn't matter, though. The smites from Gideon today are just so clean.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a mistake there from Bro to let him get in. Oh.
Ooh, nice ult. Very max range. Very cool. Not going to amount to too much. Now Chorus is going in as Bull is in a very rough spot, but he's going to trade the kill somehow. And now Dudu is in the front line on this Aatrox. He's got an opportunity to maybe turn this one around. Bulldog here with full health as well.
It's also just the tanks for Bro.
Oh boy. And yeah, they're just going to try to run away from this one. They're not going to die, but they're not going to do anything.
From the Aphelios.
Yeah, and Dudu's sitting there waiting. Ooh, very nice hook on a Bull. He's so dead as Cuz desperate to try to help out the team. It's not going to happen.
Contest too much in terms of mid-prowess, so they have to group up, and this TP,
TP coming in, they're going to use it on a Bull here. The Gideon Arctic Prison, Glacial Prison does come in, but now looking for Morgan here. Cuz goes in onto the Cassante. That's not necessarily the target you want. It's now Paulo in the front line. He's in a little bit of an awkward spot. He has to flash away. Quantum Freaks are fighting this like they are in the lead right now, as the hook has to be flashed this time by Bull. It's not going to mess that up a second time.
You see, Quantum Freaks holding a lot of presence here. Starting to cause some issue, but health bars are dropping on both sides. I feel like it's... Oh,
here we go. Kara's going in. He's going to find him again as now Bull is in a really rough spot. Envy nearly goes down to the Aatrox, but not going to go down after all. Bulldog in a rough spot here as well. And down he should go, as that's a quadra for the Zeri. And Bro may have done it here in game number 1.
Yeah, they might just look for the end here. It's only the Milio up and available. They have a wave to work with. They have tanks and both their carries up to try and make it happen. Yeah.
Look at the damage they're doing to this right now. Gideon is not in the pit. Does Paulo engages just to die? Oh no! Not like this! As Quantum Freaks, they're gonna get it. Here comes Karis. He gets a big sweep on a Bulldog. He's gonna go down. As now they're trying to get this fight going. Envy, can he get in range to do damage though is the question, as Cud's gonna kick him away. And Dudu is just huge at this point, and Envy gets sniped! Oh, he snipes him down, and Bull is not gonna be here for the rest of this one. Envy with a massive play, and now he's over the wall here looking for more, trying to get Cuz down.
Yeah, and it's only Cuz and Andal. The Milio's not going to do much in this situation. They have a super minion. They're looking to end the game here. Cuz trying to heal up off the fountain. But you're going to lose these Nexus towers quick.
Oh yes, he is trying to get back here. The damage into this first Nexus tower, it's going to go down. And look at the damage into the Milio. Cuz can't do anything as they still have the wave. And they should be able to get this one down. Yeah, the Nexus is just going to go down. Bro will take game number 1.
You know, Bro getting a game win against Quantum Freaks would kind of be like, well, you know, they're going to get a game win against someone, I guess. But this is the Quantum Freaks who are in 5th place, who have been challenging even the stronger teams in the league. I feel like when I think of champions who really, like Aatrox Xin Zhao would have been like a really good top jungle to go with that composition. Poppy Lee Sin less so. The Poppy obviously can do well in the Xante, but these aren't like the sort of cruisers who get a lot of arguments.
Rise!
And Rise coming through for Karis.
What?
So
that's not a champ.
Well, actually, there's a few too many vulnerabilities, not enough benefit onto your front line from what the shielders and healers will go, and I think Beyond's Comp makes sense.
Game 2 starts now. We don't know what's going to happen in round 2. But as you're mentioning, could be pretty rough, as already Envy just gonna land some cheeky Q damage in there.
Sneezes on them.
It's the W, actually, yeah. It has been exactly 365 days since Karis, who played it last, lost against Home Life Esports at the time. Zeka. Arnold's just going to run straight into this hook, but again, they don't really seem to care. It's almost like they were baiting to get hooked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then you just 100%, they're going to be rooted.
They are definitely going to be slowed and likely rooted afterwards, so that's what they're going for.
Karis really trying to bait for Gideon here, who's just kind of hanging out in the brush. And meanwhile, they get the Void Buffs. You
know, he could have eaten that Mantra Q and then might have baited Bulldog in, but no, he has to sidestep it. He just can't help himself.
Well, maybe a dive in the bottom side. Realm Warp available. You see a lot of pings coming in. Back pings onto that bottom turret.
Think they're aware.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a dangerous move to put the control ward down because he was trying to get vision, but it meant, like, he had a trinket. Oh, he had a trinket ward to get away, but You know, if he hadn't, he might have just been stuck in that situation. Envy have to bring both sums there to get away from that. Seeing the power of the chain CC from the Senna Seraphine.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine if you're like a team who want to lean into the later stage of the game and you get a Chemtech Soul. It's so great because you know the Soul's not that much pressure. Okay, goodbye. But with the amount of shielding on Quantum Freaks, if it is a Chemtech, it could actually be problematic. It actually ends up being an Ocean. I honestly think this is kind of actually possibly a scenario where Chemtech would have been more problematic, so I think Bro are really happy.
Kind of an awkward position.
Yeah, they still have the ult from North, so it should be a very hard dive to pull off from here. And I think Karis has the wave clear. They should just stay around, honestly. I think they can pull it off.
Yeah, looks like they're fine. Cuz isn't really committing to it anyway.
Oh, this is cheeky.
Oh. Got him.
Yeah, I think Ocean Soul is the worst soul for Quantum Freaks.
Yeah.
In comparing them, but definitely some takeaways in just seeing where they're at.
So, guys, this is the latest First Blood. Was 13 minutes and 47 seconds in match 44, which happened yesterday.
And Morgan's trying to...
He's trying to get it. Can he get it? He's not hitting anything. Okay. Yeah. No, he's not going to get it. So we're going to continue having no First Blood past 16 minutes. Trying to clear the wave here. Did a decent job, did Envy, I guess. Do the points count as stacks for
going for the... Okay, he left his bot lane alone, but he's going for the...
The rotatos!
Oh my god, he's got it!
Way! What a play! And... Okay, what?
Wait, where were you going?
Oh no! Well, that was not quite the play to follow it up with.
How did you end up there?
First Blood. They're trying to punish this one as it is Gideon in there alone. He should be able to take out Andil, but Palu's not long for this world either. Match45 comes in as Gideon will try to pick up a second one. Gets the knock up here on a doo-doo, but yeah, Steadfast Presence has a double kill and 3 kills total for Bulldog. As we really need to see this.
I knew they'd have to give the point of view.
Look at the timer. 2 seconds left. Oh god, this ult. I don't even... Oh no.
Do you think that's it? Lead, so I'm not sure how much more time Bro are gonna have to stack.
Bulldog is going to find a Xin Zhao. This Rise ult much better, although he does get over the wall here. I think Bulldog's in a bit of trouble. Nice encore does come through, as now the Cassante gets on top, and there it is, as Envy will zone away the last 2 members of Quantum Freaks. That's a nice double kill for Breon.
Look what just came up!
Oh, look at that!
How
look at the timing of this. Okay.
You know...
Yeah, I think you just do it.
Yeah, there's no ults from Bull or Andil, so I think you can go for this. There's a bit of poke you gotta be careful for.
I don't even think you have to turn away from this one, but I suppose the safer option, as the damage is coming out right now from Bull and Andil, but they're not quite able to chip through the health bars at this point in time. Dudu is so tanky though, as the flash forward from Palu is huge. He gets a second kill for the team, as Bull is not able to do much here alone. He will escort them away. But yeah, looks like Bro are going to get away with 4 kills to come back in this game. He does want to TP into this fight.
Yeah, Bro, they'll probably be able to get this dragon with how things are set up. Actually, never mind. Looks like Quantum Freaks don't push mid. They look to contest.
204 on Envy right now. He does not have the 225. Morgan is pretty tanky, but is he tanky enough to get away from this one? Is now on the front line. Here's Dudu. He's just being CC'd to death, and he's burning down so low. Gets over the wall on a Morgan, though, and will be safe, as now the front line here is Cuz. He has to flash away, as a Q will hit him, and massive damage is coming out from Bulldog, and they will take down this tiny little dragon, and now Gideon's going to be left for the fishes as well. Down he goes, and Bro will lose that very drawn-out fight.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one with all the kills and shields.
Okay,
you saw like Dudu got so much value from the team, keeping it healthy, and now they're looking for the Baron.
And the Baron damage is pretty abysmal, to be honest.
Because it's finishing red.
It's quite slow. Morgan does not have Smite, obviously. Gideon is very far behind this one, so I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do much.
Paris is going to try Realm Morph them in, but it's going to be a bit too late.
No, it's too late. They might look for the fight afterwards, as the Smite is clean from the side of Cuz. There's the Realm Warp, as everybody is trying to stick around here. But a root will be pushed over to Karis and just zones them away. So that's the Baron over to Quantum Freaks as well.
And I think it double proc, so you got to use it twice.
Nice hook here from Palu. A chance now, but Cuz is pretty tanky. Is he tanky enough as he's burning down? That's going to be that. Look at Andil. In the backline, Karis is assassinating him right now. They take him out. Bro are coming back once again. You're looking for Bulldog here. It's not going to be easy on this Mantra Q machine.
Give it up, give it up. Don't bother chasing. You know, do something better with your time. Maybe look for the tower. Karis?
I mean, yeah, you just, yeah.
Yeah. And now Bro are the ones on the objective. And you're going to have to face check in the Fog of War, which is Dudu's job.
Yeah, you can see the damage already coming out here. Sustained to combat it immediately. As Bulldog does land a very big Mantra Q, hits another one. Palu in a lot of trouble. He's nearly going to go down, and down he goes. Gideon as well has to pop the ult. Do they have a front line here for Envy? There's a massive encore into that back line, and that will just be enough. They take out the Smolder. Karis can't do it alone. And Guangdong Freaks, they find the one team fight they needed. And they should be able to take whatever they want at this point.
Yeah, and the value from the Karma there, back-to-back Mantra Qs on like 3 people. You see the damage done, you know, Bulldog's absolutely massacring, and Bro end up just getting kind of exploded there.
That's all it came down to. They were all trying to group up and stop them from getting into the Elder River, but that just gave Bulldog the exact angle he wanted, as Palu is not going to be able to do anything alone. We are going to a game number 3 between Guangdong and Bro.
Just in terms of like trying to find those engage angles. Just felt very difficult when you had Dudu set up in front, because they didn't have the most damage to really shred through. Like, I think as much as, like, you know, Ryze can pump damage into like a bulkier target, I think Smolder, you know, I feel like if these were different teams, if this wasn't OK Brion and this composition was locked in, I'd be pretty okay with it. But I feel like they've kind of shown that the best way they play is to just death ball left through the ban phase.
Well, let's see how this goes. Game number 3 starts right now.
So really, Bro have to be very cautious. If they end up taking like a Mantra Q into Ezreal Q, that might just be them trapped in the tower for the next 5 minutes.
Could definitely happen. We're also looking at this mid lane where Bulldog is trying to get the early push against this Orianna, and he will get a nice deep ward in there onto the Raptors. Spots, they're gone. So far, it looks like the bottom lane is going just fine.
And Gideon has been like, that dragon's mine, but we're actually getting a change up in Gideon's on the Void buffs, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Bro are on the blue side this time. Might have something to do with it.
Blue side buff, red side dragon. And Maokai also surprisingly good at taking the dragon. His Q just deals like a crazy amount of damage.
As Gideon will also hold the wave. This is very nice. Give them a chance to keep this wave alive.
He hit level 6. No longer.
He hit level 6, and okay, they're gonna, well, they're gonna do whatever that was, and then back away.
That went about as well as I expected. Well, actually, it went better, because I thought they'd commit to the dive, and it wouldn't have gone well. Quickly realizing that Cassante isn't an easy dive.
Oh, that was very nice. Good timing with the minion going down. As now moving forward with the flap, actually, Envy threatening it, and they get a flash and heal.
Talked a little bit about,
Nice knockback here on Akaris. That's going to be Cuz nearby, as he will lumber his way over towards the Orianna. Here comes Ondel, is going to hit that Mantra Q, but at the end of the day, Gideon gets over, blocks. Doesn't even have to really block. He's going to throw in an ult now on the Bulldog. He is getting pretty low himself, but now Envy and Palu coming up, but the timing not quite there.
Yeah, getting very aggressive there. Look for the play. Goes into the seismic shove to get the ult. Was like, hey, bot lane's coming up. We can make this happen. But just not in time.
Oh, Karis with the ult on top of himself. And now the flash comes in from Bulldog. We do have Cuz nearby to try to trade it back, and that he will. But first blood is given over to Palu. I'd say well-deserved for how he is playing. But at the end of the day, not so bad for Guangdong.
Exactly. You are dead.
He didn't leave himself a very good position, as now we got more of a scuffle here on the top side, as down will go Cuz eventually, it looks like, as there it is, last hit from Palu, picks up his second kill. As Bro are threatening this here, Ondel in a bit of trouble himself, doesn't have flash, and that should be a kill onto him, and down he will go. Palu picks up a third kill.
Palu's the carry, Palu's the carry.
I mean, it was funny at first, but now, I mean, there's so much gold going into this Nautilus.
Yeah. Palu's got a great angle.
I don't know about this. Yeah, they're just running straight at this composition. You want it to kite back, but they do have the damage into Gideon. They're going to take him out. Cuz picks up a second kill, and now Palu will be the third. Eventually, right, there he goes. Shutdown goes over to Cassante, 600 gold. Bulldog was moving up. He does have his Weaver's Wall.
Yeah, this isn't... Envy's like on a flank. I mean, I know he can fly over, but it's a weird angle to be on. Oh, big engage.
Yeah, they're going to get rooted in the pit once again. The damage not quite in just yet. Is Envy just going to throw in a bomb for some reason? As Cuz will flash away. Bulldog's getting isolated by Morgan, who TP'd into this one. That's a free kill for the Aatrox. As Envy will get away. So I guess he's zoning them away. That's what he was doing. Yeah. Meanwhile, Dude's getting a bunch of plates in top lane. They get the Dragon. As now looking for a bit more. Ondil in a really rough spot here. Does not have flash. Down he will go. This time Gideon's going to pick it up.
Anyone but Envy, it seems like.
No Envy kills. No Chorus kills. You know, Envy did get the one in the bottom lane, but on these like free picks onto Ondil and Cuz that they've gotten in the mid lane, it just feels like they can't get them on the right people. And you can see both teams trying to gear up for this Rift Heralds here. It does feel like Bro want to fight over this one. They get the push in the top lane.
They don't have TP on Morgan, and Dudu does.
All right, Mom's going to be called down, and Palu's in a bit of trouble here. The Maokai ult just zones everybody away once again, but Cuz is taking some good damage. The smite goes the way of Gideon. He does pick up the objective, and now Cuz is going to go down as well. Meanwhile, a 1v1 on the bottom side, flashed away from Morgan. It's not going to help against that champion, as you will go down in the 1v1, but Bro, they win the top side fight.
Yeah, I think Morgan started the fight just to try and ensure that Dudu couldn't teleport, and it paid off for his team, didn't pay off for him, but at the end of the day, they get the Herald. Oh, so many control wards.
Lots of control wards. Not a lot of health on Bull at this point in time. As Ondil's getting engaged on here once again. Not going to throw out a Glacial Prison just yet. Gideon is certainly looking for the angle as Mom will come down, and that's a lot of damage into Cuz. He's in a lot of trouble, nearly gets executed, as now we got Dudu in the front line. He's Cassante. Can he go down is the question. He's going to go forward on this one, and he might nearly immediately get executed. The burn is not on him, so he will survive for now, and Bull's doing some good damage in that back line. Picks off one. Bulldog is back there as well, but he's just going to be one-tapped by Envy. As Bull gets in, and he takes him down in the 1v1. And the burn will not matter, as Quantum Freaks will win. And he's fine.
So
yeah, now you have to fight it.
Yeah,
you don't have a chance.
You have to get it.
Well, that's an ult thrown and an Ezreal. They got the Arcane Shift. And yeah, they have Mikhail's as well. Palu's dead.
What is he?
I'm not really sure why he's so far in there. I don't even know. He didn't get ulted by Dudu.
Well, you know, if they had
if
they had denied one of the earlier dragons, this wouldn't be as devastating.
A bit of damage into Gideon and to Envy. Nice knockback. Oh, he gets hit by the clip, the side of it, and a huge amount is coming out now from Envy, though. He's pretty free on the backside of this one. Cuz, though, is going to take Gideon for a little ride back there, and will take him down. So now that's the jungler of Bro gone.
And that's just Baron. They can go to. And the thing is, that was actually Hextech Soul difference. The reason Karis couldn't dodge the seismic shove was because of the Hextech slow. So not fun to face into. Dudu doesn't take damage.
Nope, he does not. And they're going to try to engage onto him anyway.
Yep.
It's going to stop Quantum Freaks from going for the Baron.
Souls to slay.
All right, well, we are K-ramming. And you can see this low is doing quite a number. The wall is going to come in there trying to save their front line, but Gideon is just not tanky enough. And Palu looks like he might be the next guy down as well. They're putting everything into Dudu, and they might finally take him out. Envy gets another kill. They take out Bull. And I thought this was going to be a done deal for Kwangdong, but I was very wrong. Envy able to get aggressive there right at the end and take out the main carry.
Yeah, and the big thing is, Quantum Freaks have Dragon Soul, but Bro have Elder Soul with Elder Dragon with the Smolder.
With Elder Dragon. It's Elder Dragon squared. It's not okay.
Bro, we're correct. Just give up the Hextech Soul. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess so. Here comes Mom. It's going to hit right in the middle, and he just disappears. You don't have an 80 carry anymore, and Cassante's OP, but not as OP as Smolder. As now, it's 5v3, and this Elder will go into the hands of Bro unless Cuz has a miracle in his hand.
Oh!
He does, he takes it away!
Where's Envy?
Cuz is going to take it down, and he will pick it up for the team. Denies it from Bro. Just don't get hit by the lightning.
Just don't stand near your teammates and 1v1 Cuz. That's how you avoid it.
Yeah.
You know, the chain lightning.
There's a lot of wards around here. There's a wall coming down. Cuz is in so much trouble. I mean, he's just left alone. And Quantum Freaks, now they're going to get burned down by Mom from the sky.
And there's
479 stacks right now, by the way.
Yeah, that is rather.
He also has Leandri's, and he's going to be poking with some insane amount of damage right now.
Yeah, the ult, I think, is actually, it's crazy how much damage the ult does now.
Okay, that's an engage onto the front line here. They're so not tanky compared to the smolder damage. It is ridiculous, and now Morgan just gonna die in the back line. Okay, they get the hook here on the Bulldog, and they're melting! The Dragon, the Elder Dragon! It doesn't need to go down, it's carrying for Bro! It's a quadra kill! As now he's on 12, and I think Bro just pushed the bottom lane.
They might just look to end the game. There's a lot of structures to get through, though. I am not sure they can end. I'm not like, I think there's a good chance, but I'm not 100%. I guess Maokai is the only one who's spawning soon, so maybe they can.
I think they can.
Yeah, I think Andal has to play hero here and clear the wave. Get a Mantra Q on the wave. Locked by Polu. Actually, that wave stick, I think they just got it. I think they have it in the bag. This could be the first win for Bro.
Andal's trying so hard. I don't think he's gonna get it though.
10 seconds on Cuz. They just have to rush it. Ignore him. He's just a Maokai.
Paolo's just trying to zone him away from the wave, but the wave is big enough. They just gotta hit the turrets. And I think Bro have done it. Andil, he's burning down. Uh-oh, we got a Maokai up. Is it enough?
It's definitely not.
He's desperate, but it's not gonna work. Bro, they take their first series of 2024.
Thank God we won. Yeah. That is, you know, and we thought Hex Tech Dragon was strong enough to beat Small. No.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisun for the POG Interview translation, and we are here joined by the bottom duos on the side of OK Savings Bank, bringing Polu and Envy after their first series victory of the season. Congratulations, Envy, back on the LCK after 23 days and a very long-waited first victory of the season. How do you feel? Yeah, it's been a while. I also played in CL one day. We were on a losing streak, so we were really, performing really bad, especially myself. So I just wanted to, go back to the starting point. I got to play in CL, come back with better performance. And I'm so relieved and happy that I was able to showcase the better performance of myself. Also, Polu, you just got your first LCK victory and POG. How do you feel? Like, I have never felt this kind of emotion before in my life, first time for me, so it feels amazing. It feels surreal.
네, 떨지 않고 인터뷰 잘 부탁드리도록 하겠습니다. 다시 한번 너무 축하드립니다. 네, 폴로 선수 챌린저스 리그에서 활동하다가 LCK 무대를 밟게 됐잖아요.
Yeah, you were a CL starting player, and then not long after, you were able to be called up to the LCK. So how was it to step onto the main stage of the league? Early on, it was really difficult for me to kind of adapt to the new environment, but with the help coming from my coaching staff, my teammates, finally I got to get a win. And I want to know about your synergy with you and Envy. Envy teaches me a lot, I learned so much from him, and I think the synergy and teamwork was on point today. Envy, what about you? I mean, Polu, even though he's a rookie player, his mechanics, his skill shots are so on point. So I was just trying to, give him some advices, but I think right now our synergy is already pretty good. Speaking of mechanics and skill shots, your hook was landing almost every single time today, and you play back-to-back Nautilus in the series. Here are some of the reels we want to take a look at. How are you so good at this champion? Like when it's iffy, I just throw the hooks. So I think the more you try, the more experience you get with this place. So I just go for the place and try to see if it works or not. So you are fully on a Nautilus duty today. How do you rate this champion right now? I'm not saying this is like OP. It's more of a champion that I'm really confident in. So we just wanted to focus on the picks that I feel really comfortable. So when playing on the LCK stage, then were you guys kind of drafting around the Nautilus pick today, especially on the bottom lane? Not really. Like it was mostly like Milio, Karma getting locked in on the side of the opponents, and Nautilus is a really good pick into those picks. So it's just how it turned out. And then we had Ezreal Karma bottom duo in game 3, a very strong lane duo, but you guys were able to get through lane pretty well. What was your focus in the laning phase? I personally really prefer Ezreal Karma duo, which means I know how to deal with it as well. Recently, there's a new build where you start with Doran Shield. So with Nautilus, I mean, farming is definitely really difficult, but as long as you can just get through lane, later game will be on my side. Well, game 3 was an intense game with the gold lead not being that different. So let's take a look at this final team fight where you guys were able to solidify your lead. Well, actually, like this 5v5 was already in our hand because I was really confident about late game team fight with our comp. So as long as you can get a just team fight, I was pretty confident that our team will just win it out because Smolder, after 225 stacks, she can just that champion can just melt down even the tank champions. So it was a very good spot for us to take the fight, and that was really the focal point. Smolder getting fad in the late game was the key to winning that team fight. Exactly, Envy. You are the first player in the LCK to receive a POG as Smolder. I want to know about your kind of evaluation on the champion. I think this champion really requires a good comp around the pick. But for sure, her late game is really strong. But Smolder, well, it just got released in the tournament server. It was just got available for the tournament. But myself personally haven't practiced this pick a lot, so I was pretty confident using this champion today. To wrap up this interview, is there anything you want to say to all the fans and believers out there heading into the second round? First round was pretty rough, we were not able to achieve the result that we all wanted, but we will make sure to work hard to achieve higher and better result in the second round. Yeah, we were on a losing streak, but what matters is what happens from now on. We just gotta win today, which means we are getting better, It's a start of better, bro. So the players and the coaching staff will do the best and give our all. So please keep supporting, bro. Thank you. And this will be the end of the interview from Polu, Envy from OK Saving Brian, and back to the space. Thank you.